Hi everybody, Heidi here, your Yorkshire crafter. How are you doing? I hope you're well, as I always do. I'm going to get straight on because, same reason as always, little, I'm not going to say her name because she'll jump straight up, is asleep, but I'm talking now, so, right, going on again with Tracy's new release. So, I know you're all going to be working with your new stamps. So there was 2 new stencils. This is one of them, which I just love. I just can't stop looking at that, mate. I absolutely love it. And then there was this one as well. So SS32. So this is the one we're gonna. Oh, it's got the in it and the out. Oh, do you know what? Silly me. I cut a stencil. Mind you, I might still cut a stencil. Because I need it to be quite flat, so obviously that's going to be the same. I'll see when it comes to it. So I'm going to crack straight on. This measures 5 1/8 by 5 1/8. Don't get mucky already. So I've got to think. I want to put the stencil. Right. I want to put it so I've got one side going this way, and instead of just turning and going that way and it looking the same, I'm going to flip it and turn it that way. So I'm going to put it around about there, and I'm going to fasten it down. I think, I'm just thinking, let me just put a pencil mark. This one. I just want to know that when I flip it, am I still going to fit on? Well, I am. Just doesn't know how much. So I'm going to go right to edge. Right, let's fasten that down. I'll put a link for the tape in the description. This is from Amazon. It's also the tape that Tracy uses, but she doesn't sell it as of yet. That doesn't mean to say she is, I don't know. I'm just saying as of yet. What else can I tell you? I'll put the links for Tracy's stuff in the description as well. Yeah, if I remember what else, I'll tell you on the way. I'm still under the weather, so bear with me, but I am getting there. Right, so I have started doing a dummy run, but just playing with colours. I'm going to change the colours. Tell you what, I'm doing this, but this is what I got out to play with. But I've ended up doing this. Just shows how your mind works, doesn't it? Right, so I've got out quite a few. Aged mahogany, fossilised amber, lumberjack plaid, tea dye. I've got no idea why. Mowed lawn, crushed olive, gathered twigs, forest moss, twisted citron, and carved pumpkin. So I'm going to. I still didn't get out the colour I wanted. I wanted a yellowy. I might get away with what's on my brush. So I'm just going to put a full, yes, what's the colour called? I don't know, but I couldn't see it. I might just do this one green and yellow. Give me the... Now, I've got a piece of kitchen towel because these have got different greens on. Give me a bit of crushed olive. The leaves are beautiful on park right now. Really beautiful. I know, because Andy brought me some on. Here's a good one. Not going to go in too much. I'm going to put some model on him because that doesn't look all green, does it? Let's go. Now I don't want to come in with it too much. Now I'm going to also come in with a little bit of gathered twigs. Now I did have a smaller brush out for that. Oh, yeah. Now I don't know if this is going to look okay on here, but here we go. We won't know if we don't try it. Like I say, these are totally different colours to what I did when I was playing. I used reds and oranges, which is what I might do on this one up here. Will I don't know. Yeah, kind of like that. I say I've had these stamps in front of me for so long, and it's like I want to play, but I could not even get up the stairs to craft. That's how bad I've been. Not good, is it? But I just know so many people that have been poorly, and I did eventually go to the doctors. I know everybody had been telling me to go, but then I was talking to Tracy as it happened, and she told me something about herself from last year, and I just thought, yeah, I best go, doctors. I kind of like that. I just don't know if it's too yellow in the middle. Let's just put a bit of that green through, a bit of that brown. That looks better. Looks more realistic, if you like. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, my ribs hurt from coughing. Right. It's done. But while this colour is out, I'm going to take my brayer. Now this is why Andy got me some leaves. I'm going to bray. I don't know which side's which now. This side here, I'm going to put some ink on. Oh boy. Sorry. It's right, isn't it? No, it's that side. I can feel the... What I'm trying to do is put some ink on the veiny bits. Now, this is where it might spoil it because, like I say, I didn't use these colours and it worked okay with the reds. There's only one way to find out. Not after a perfect print at all. That's not what this is about. So I'm just going to lay it straight there and just hope we get some kind of print off the veins, the creases, anything at all. It did it. Could have done with a bit there. Hang on then. Because it's not in any specific, let's put a bit there. That's the wrong side, isn't it? Yes. Silly Billy. Let's just see if it'll give it a little bit there. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy with that. This is amazing. So I can take it all the way to edges. Well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at that, it's gone all the way to edges. Yes, so I just love it when a plan comes together. Right, now I need to get this off. But I'm just wondering about when I'm gonna... I am gonna splat in gold. I'm just wondering when to splat in gold. Right, let's put that there a minute. Oh, look at that, that's fantastic. That's come out way better than I imagined. Right, now I need to clean this off because I want to flip it. So, I'll just do it with water for now. Excuse me. Don't know whether to go for the same colours. I'm happy with that colour, I love it. Now then, this is where I'm on about, let's just give that a dab because that will definitely be wet. This is where I'm about using the stencil. I'll see what it does now. Yeah, that was very wet. I love it. Look how good that looks. So, let's turn it over, make sure it's dry. So it was that way. Now then, you see, I don't want it coming down here. So where's the... Let's have a look at this. So if I fasten that down there, let's see what this is going to look like. It's all a it's all a learning curve. So if I fasten that down there, thing is I've got ink on this now. I might have to cut some fresh. Oh yeah. So from what I just saw then, if I want to put that there, that's wet through. If I want to put that there, I've just moved my stencil a tiny bit, but I know I want to cover this up. So if I hold it there, that should by rights. Yeah, it's covered that bit up now. Right. So this sleeve's going to look like it's behind. So let's fasten that down. It shouldn't come anywhere near down here, but it's me and we're inking. Now what I do want, which is what didn't do as much in my dummy run, was I want this, the leaf underneath, to stand out against the leaf behind, and it sort of mixes in here. You can tell it's two leaves, but it does sort of mix in a bit. So I'm going to change it up a little bit, I think. Don't know how. Let's just clean that off. Oh, the pencils are for another bit that we're going to add to it. It's a quick bit. It's a quick card. I don't have the any bit all the time to stand up. Right, so colour wise, I'll sort of stick with the greens. Let's go in with that yellow again. I'll go back in with this yellow to start with. Don't want to do too much. So I'm going to take in a little bit of red. And I think I'm going to use that bit of red here against where it's going to be green. If that makes sense. I don't want to go too much with it. In fact, I might actually use the mahogany there, see what happens. Now, what did we use? Let's get some more crushed olive. I'm doing it ever so lightly. Put a bit more yellow back in there. Let's come in with some more mowed lawn. Because we've got that hint. I was going to put a hint of purple in, you know. Let's bring a bit of green in there again. So this one's got no red in the bottom. And this one's got a bit of red, which just hopefully will separate it there. You know, from the one underneath. Because they are all so different. Right. I'm going to try a bit of the mahogany. Don't know why I think this is very daring. Let me just grab one of these thin brushes. Let's go with this. It was pink, it's now going to be mahogany. Oh gosh. Well, in for a penny, in for a pound. We want that to look separate. Now I really am going in with the tiniest bit. I mean, obviously I'm pulling in the green and stuff that's around it, so that is going to help me not come in too harsh. That could be okay, you know. That's lovely there. Not as keen there. Yeah, that'll do it. That's very colourful, isn't it? Right, I think I'm gonna a little bit more. But I am loving what it's done there. And I'm going to call that a day. That's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I wish I'd done them both that colour now. Yep, happy lady. Let's put that away. Too many drawers now. I've got empty drawers, can you believe that? Right. Let's clean that off. Now, while that's on, we'll do the same again, but I'm wondering, so it brought me 3 leaves. So that one's done it, and it is curving that way as it happened. That is curving that way, but it's small. Hang on. And then that one, but it is going to curve that way. I don't want that one. I think I'm going to try it with this one. I mean, like I've just shown, we can push it out to edges, can't we? Excuse me. So, gathered twigs. I mean, if I have to do the filling up to the edges with the other one, that's fine. It's the veins that are leaning the other way that I want. originally. Let's try this. I think them colours are gorgeous. Brayering. There we go. As long as I've got that main vein down the middle, bending with the leaf, then we're on to something. Oh gosh, it's just perfect. I hope that's not too much. That's okay. I'll do this side. I love it. I can't tell you how happy I am. Can you tell? Right, put the leaves to the side. Thank you, leaves. You've done me proud. I'll take that down and clean that. Otherwise I'll be stood here forever with some baby wipes. Right, we've got one more bit to do. I've already pre-done some, so I'll just do one. Now I'm going back into the, oh my hands, last release, I think it was. Better get that off, seeing as though we're going to be touching white card. I've already made a mess. Right. Just move this out. Okay. Oh, that is fantastic. Just stick that on there a minute. How fantastic is that? Oh yeah, it's so much better. Now you can see two different leaves. Perfect. Never thought to use the inner, as you call it. I'll attack them bits later maybe. Depends how it looks when we've done this bit. Right, I'm using I'll just stamp it and then I'll get you the which one it is. So it's TE44 and I've used the little acorn. I saw some real ones on the park a few weeks ago. Well, before I got poorly. And I was shocked. And I've always seen them with a darker top, but all the ones on the park are light tops and darker tops on this thing. But we're just going with the zone here. So I've just picked up random colours for no specific reason. I've got my sharpener outside of me, which is quite full. So I'm going to quickly just colour it in. So I'm doing all the bottom bit with eggshell. With Fussy cutting it, so I'm not bothered if I go out of the edges. I would like some shape to it because otherwise I won't know what I'm cutting out. So this is eggshell. You know that because I've just told you that. Then I went for my lightest colour, bronze. Am I using bronze? Really? If I'm honest, I don't know what I was using. I thought I had more colours out than that. I'm not using that one. Light umber. So I'm going around the edge. The worst thing ever is trying not to cough. And I've been trying not to cough because the coughing gives me the headache. Oh, and if I don't cough, it hurts. So each time I've put a colour down, I'm going to come back with the eggshell in the middle. This is just going to give me a light tone through middle at end. I'm just going to leave them there a minute. I might use that bronze, I don't know. Then I've gone chocolate. And I'm not pressing on with any of them because the layering, the colours can see through. I know it doesn't look obvious to us, but if I just did it in one colour, it wouldn't have the depth it's going to have. So even though it looks like I'm going straight over it all the time, it is showing the other colours through the bottom. Sandbar brown. The colour changes each time. I mean, this isn't probably not even the order I did the others in. I just did some. To be honest, I wasn't checking the colours. I was just going with what looked okay. And then, dark brown. Here, melting now. Can't win, can I? I did go in with white just to see what it did, and it just lightens that up again, which actually is what I might do with the finished ones. And then the last one is espresso, and I just made a definite shape with this one really. And I'm colouring in, I'm pushing in like that. That's the texture look it's giving it. I think that looks pretty cool. And then just to do the top, I just went in with any browns. I don't even know where these are going on the actual project because I haven't done it. The only thing I've done is the leaves, which I'll show you look totally different, and stamped a few words. And did a splatter which was over splatter, so I'm not even doing that amount of splatter. A bit dark. I'm not going to go too dark, but I want a definite, you know, mark here. So you have got like a definite lid. And then sharp espresso. And I'm just going to put some lines through it with a sharp pencil. And I'm just going to very lightly bring that in. So I'm going to fussy cut this out. Oops. Now, I fussy cut one out and decided I was going to fussy cut them out and then colour it in. Oh, it was hard work trying to keep hold of it while I was colouring it. So I went this way instead. Bit too much white there for my liking. I'm that person that likes a bit of white around my fussy cutting, but it doesn't work on this project. That should be enough. There we go. Just get rid of this rubbish. Need to empty my bin. Now then, I want to do some splat. Now, I did go overboard with my clay, which I'll show you at the end, but I am going to try and remove a couple of these because they don't look like splats. They're not even coming off. What's wrong with me? Rubber? That one has. Anyway. So what I do know is I'm going to use... Where's the stamp? Where's the stamp? Right, I'm going to use the Great Outdoors. This is from T51. But I'm going to cut my stamp because it's one of those I don't think I'm ever going to use in a row, but I can always put it back together. So I'm going to put the Great Outdoors. So I'm going to splat with the tiny bit of whatever's left in here. Where's my brush I've been using? No. I've just been using a thick paintbrush instead of, because I'm lazy. Oh, any brush will do. Where's my water gone? I mainly just want it on the leaves. I was going to put the mask back on, but I'm going to change my mind because before I put brown on, orange on, and I didn't like it, green on, so this will do. Right, I'm going to leave it at that. It's very odd that paintbrush has gone missing. I had it in my hand 2 minutes ago. Same as how else in it. Right. I'm gonna give it a quick blast just for the simple, so that I don't smudge it while I stamp the sentiment. I think I need to bin it because these bits of gold here, they just look mucky. But it looks nice on the leaves, but those couple of bits there look mucky. still got mica in it, but it's like mucky mica. Mucky mica. What I'm also thinking is I'm going on this base, which I am going to temporarily shut, just while we work on it. And I'm thinking about putting the gilding wax round. I really don't know. Let's put the stamp on. So this is the Great Outdoors. Now a lot of people will cringe because I'm going to cut it, but that being said, I've also seen Tracy do it herself, so it doesn't bother me, because when they're long, very rare I'll use it like that. And like I say, and actually the way it's stamped, written, doesn't really matter, because it's got that distressed look to it. Even if I were a little bit off, you wouldn't know, so that's good. She says. So I want the Great Outdoors. So you see what I mean about the distressed look to it. What I've got to hope now is I don't lose any of it. There. Great Outdoors. The Great. Now I definitely want this at the bottom. Now then, let's just go there. Don't think about it. And then it can't be an issue, can it? It's a brilliant set, is this? Well, they all are. It seems like a massive release, because I mean, for everything you get in the sets, it's just huge, isn't it? It's a lot of stuff. Some people charge you for one stamp what Tracy charges for the whole set. Hey, we don't complain about that, do we? Now again, I'm still wondering, because I need to know before I fix it down. Now I'm going to use my Indian ink tint pencil just to underline and well, I don't know what you call that, but she's out for count. Can you hear her snoring her head off? Right, I've just wet my brush a little bit. I can always add more. I've only put a tiny bit on. Brilliant. I think maybe they could have been a bit darker. Where's my pencil gone? Just put a bit of a darker line underneath. Happy with that? So, to gild or not to gild. So your little acorns, I'm going to put one flat. One stood up. Let's have a look. No, I don't think it needs a word top. I might just... Let's stick a couple down. Let's pop a couple up. Right, I want that one on top because it's darker. I like the colour than that. You can go at the bottom. Let's put you right over there. Now, if I'm going to stand this one up, I mean, we could have it like that, can't we? That's okay. Hey, I like that. Let's have a look. Maybe just 3. I'm going to stick that one down. I could put one on the inside, can't I? Put it down facing that way. Now let me just get a little pad. Actually, I've got this here. This will do it. Which one does it? Well, I think that looks cute, but I might just stick that one up as well. Yeah. Why not? Might be too much foam on that. Do you know what would look really nice? If I put some glossy accents on the lid bit. How cute is that? I hope you like it. I am going to put the gold around the edge. So I'll do that now. But before I start with the gold, I'll tape it up so it's ready just to put straight flat. Let me know what you think of it. There's a lot of ideas that you can do with this. I mean, I could have just used a gold mat, but when it comes to something like this, I love gilding wax on them. I'll never, oh gosh, smell, sniff. Oh gosh, it's so Moorish. Yeah. It'd have been good on them and all, you know. That would have been a really good look. But the little mark it gives round, and I prefer it if it comes in a little bit and smudges. Like that. To me, that's what gilding wax is. That's what it does. It doesn't do perfect. It does distressed. Some people would say grungy. I say distressed. Oh yeah, definitely needed it. My only issue now is I don't know if I want it on craft card or if I want it just to go straight onto cream card. It's not spreading onto the card much, you know, in. Uh-huh. Oh yes. It's the best look, it really is. Right, I'm just going to sit it. I'm just going to grab a piece of cream card, see which I prefer. I best get that off my finger first. So it either goes, I've used Inkulicious card, it's either going to go the backdrop of cream, which I'm thinking it's going to do. I just think that's predictable, so predictable. What about the chocolate brown? What about that? Yeah, I don't know. Do you know what? I don't know. I'm going to have a play with the base, but I'll show you what. Let me just grab a chocolate brown. Right, I don't have any chocolate brown. I've got this brown, and I don't think I like that brown. Oh, yeah, I do. Now I like that better than craft. What do you think? One more choice. Is this red from Spellbinders? See, I kind of like that. Oh, it's sad, isn't it? Right, let's make a decision. When I'm on my own, this is what I'll do. I'll put it up like I've put that there now. Give it a little edge. And then I'll sit it like that and see, right, do you like that as a... And that's what I'll take photos and have a look myself. And that I'm kind of liking. So that's what I'll do. I'll just cut that 2 seconds. Can't get that card back in. So that was 5 1/4. I think that's too small, is it? That's perfect. I think we'll go with that. Right. It just needs a little sliver off the bottom. Perfect. And I'll change that into a card base. So 5.5. I didn't do that very well, did I? That's because you guys were pushing me, you see. That didn't cut very well at all. It's perfect. Stop fussing. And I'll put a cream insert on the inside. And for now, I'm going to love you and leave you. I am going to go downstairs and continue knitting, which is what Andy thinks I'm doing now. Somewhere like that. Told you I didn't cut it right. I'll take a bit off the top and then it'll be perfect. My cutter will not cut that. Well, the actual base making and everything's been a disaster, hasn't it? But as for the card, there you go. I hope you like it. I really do love it. I love them. That's the first time me using that stamp, you see. And I'll put a cream insert in. And I've got a spare to stick on it then. In fact, one of the stamp sets, it's got its own washi tape. So I'll put the cream insert in. I'll stamp the washi tape and I'll stick the little acorn on top of it. How does that go? Eh? I'll do that now as soon as I come off air and then it's done. Right guys, I'm going to go. I love you and leave you and I'll see you real soon. Have a go. Tell me what you think of it. I'm very, very happy how it came out. Oh, now that paper's coming off. Right, I best go. She's awake as well. I love you guys. Bye.